Alright. Hey, what's up, guys? Lemur here, or Ryan. Um, it's my eighth VOD review, I think. Just been doing a lot of VOD reviews and coaching. Managed to do a lot of different things consistently for the past 2 weeks. So I'm proud of that. But today, uh, had a pretty terrible time in solo queue. 3-11-7 loss and a 1-4 loss. Um, I'm not sure I want to take a look at these games because um, I know where I went wrong in this one. Like after like the third death, it wasn't necessarily tilt. It was like I'm trying to make a team to get like a play to get my team back in the game. I actually wasn't tilted at all this game, and I was actually probably the one trying hardest on our team to win. Um, but not everyone was on board. Our Kha'Zix is really negative, but like I can't change that. But um, we actually ended up making I think like two really good plays where we actually aced them, and I bet like we're down like so much. Yes, yeah, I did a good amount of damage. But like I was in a lot of fights. But like here, like they were up 11k, and then we won a fight, and I guess they were only up like 3k at that point, or I mean, 8k. We got 3k gold from it. Um, so like there was actually good moments in the game. Just something I'm proud of. But essentially, I just entered to a Pike level 1 because he had Halo Blades. I don't play against Pike very often. But I got level 2 ganked by our Lee Sin, and I got Pike queued into like triple auto by him, and I just didn't expect all this damage. And then like I flashed at least into the tower, but I just died to his Q. So literally it was just dumb. From there, I was really behind. Pike roamed around. I stopped Pike from roaming a lot actually by keeping him in lane, but I just ended up dying to him and Lee Sin over and over in Rakan. Like after I blew my flash, I guess I just needed to play a lot safer. But overall, is like I needed to respect the level 2 Lee Sin gank with the Pike Q and the Pike level 1 damage because I just haven't played against Pike that often. Um, but if a champion has Hail Blades, definitely like respect their level 1. Um, I know like you're here for the VOD review, maybe if anyone's here, but I like to just go over some of my games because it's sort of like VOD review in my head of my own games. This game I played pretty bad. Um, it's a Cinder versus Vel'Koz is a pretty hard matchup. I ended up wasting my flash because I wasted my stun. Uh, it's good, still stylish. I wish I could have played against a Zed and Vel'Koz, but yeah, this is historically Zareth and Vel'Koz are one of Cinder's worst matchups because she can't really like do anything to them because they're really far away. Then if you use your E on them, then they just ult. Um, but yeah, this game I think I had a good lane prio and stuff, but whenever I had a bad TP at like level 3, so that was obviously bad. There was one fight where I misclicked my ulti on someone else. There was one fight where we fought and my ulti was up in like 5 seconds. Um, so it was just a hard game to play. Kind of an unlucky game, but I don't regret the game at all because like there was definitely some moments where I had some decent plays, not like insane plays, but like Dragon fight I had like a 3-man stun. We still lost the fight, but like it was like a good stun. Um, and yeah, so that's just how it went. Maybe I be more careful blind picking Syndra. I mean, it's not like Vel'Koz completely shits on you. It's just like you can't do anything because he'll just play back, and then if he wants, he can just double W the wave and it's gone. But anyways, I really on my Smurfs, like I have multiple Smurfs, but I like am really comfortable with playing Irelia, even in like the same elo. But I just like can't get myself to play it on my main, and I don't really know why. It's like a mental block. Um, but I'm like determined to play this champion. Like I feel like I'm pretty good at it, but and I've watched so many VODs of Irelia, and played so many Irelia games. Like um, she's actually almost one of my most played now. I don't know how you check that. Hell, you champion mastery. She's fourth. Kali's third. On my main at least, and I on my Smurf, she's one of my most played on one of my Smurfs, and then like Probably would be my second most played, honestly. And I'm like too nervous to play her in ranked. It really doesn't make any sense. So I think tomorrow I'm gonna try play an Irelia game. Um, but yeah, that's just like a mental thing. But speaking about playing against Vel'Koz mid, because I played against one, I found this Irelia bot of Faker 4 days ago. Patch, I may have not been 4 days ago, but short stream. So hopefully I'm allowed to VOD review this. People, T1 likes to take down Faker stream content, but you know, my 2 viewers, just don't tell T1. So the Vel'Koz took Exhaust and Ignite. I think the Exhaust makes sense. The Ignite's sort of weird. Did I already review this VOD? Shit, did I actually review this VOD already? Hold up. Here, one second. Wow. I think I did. I'll be honest here. But it was directly from his stream. Yeah, this was the one where Faker, shit. or, you know, I don't really want to like, yeah, I don't, filter this month, stream highlight, full replay, versus Tarek bid, ooh, versus funnel, interesting, versus Fizz. Have I watched this one? Oh, it looks like I watched part of it. I actually do remember this one too. Okay, sorry about this. You could just skip in the video. T1 Teddy. Kind of interested about the funnel one, but ooh, okay. I'm kind of interested in. Oh, it's Faker Aatrox. Oh, I don't really watch Aatrox. Okay, we'll just watch this random person, Challenger Korea. Definitely, probably better than me. So it looks like they popped off. Oh, it's T1 closer. Okay, perfect. He's like an Irelia main. Perfect. His Irelia is very, very good. He's using an ugly skin though. Don't tell him. Don't tell him I said that though. Versus Zoe. This matchup is actually really pretty easy, honestly. As long as you just Q before she throws her bubble, like, it's really not that bad. I'd say Irelia's like hardest matchups. If she gets behind and you're against a human being jungler, if you play against a LeBlanc and a jungler, that matchup's pretty hard. Then what else is hard? Akali's hard until you hit 6, but yeah. So looks like the Zoe's getting the wave push. He's just letting him come in. He's got auto, yeah. There's no reason to Q here because you actually get too far forward. She can use her Q easily. She's gonna Q when he walks into this XP. No, she has still lost it, so gets it for free. Auto. It's weird that the Zoe's not using her Q at all. It's like she started W or something. But she would start W and take E second, so. There's her Q. I think the Zoe should have been doing that earlier. But she's just trying to get the CS. It's a very bad trade. Oof. So I get like the main problem here is that he's trying to be a little bit too greedy to prep the minions for when they hit tower, and then he wasn't, or maybe he was watching his minions and he just didn't care, but he was really watching his minions. So at this point, when like he just has one range creep, she could just sit there and auto him, and he'll always be out traded. Zoe's getting a ward on the left. Actually missed that one. It's surprising. Q auto Q. So here's the wave he can push in. Um, so he just wants to hard shove. Maybe he's gonna. Oh, he can go. Yeah. Get dodge. Yeah. That's fine. Oh, never mind. He's dead. So very aggressive play. Um, it's actually really well played by Zoe to hold for when Elise is getting in range. Um, Well, like I don't dislike that play, but the Zoe can freeze it and recall if she wants. But it looks like she's letting it hit tower, which not sure is the right call. She might have just not had enough. Well, she definitely had enough for an amp tome. I don't know. He's gonna be able to catch all this wave because she's gonna push this next one and then it's gonna like crash right here. If he's fast enough, like he actually could catch the wave and pull it to the side. He should pull. We just saw Elise over here, so he should pull it to the right side. Um, but looks like Zoe's kind of just locked in the lane now. So Elise actually, what you should expect here is Elise should come over here and help push this wave out. Otherwise, the Zoe's in a really bad position. Okay, well he just wasted his E. But nice Q. But now Zoe can get the push in, which sucks. Unless he tanks a bunch of minions. Actually, where'd her Q go? It's kind of insane. But I like how aggressive Closer is being and trying to keep the wave from hitting the tower and thinning it out. Yeah. And then he pulls it towards this side because he knows that Elise is over here. You know, people question marked it. Perfect. Zoe can't do anything about this unless Elise comes. So, which Korean challenger, you know, fucking the jungler sees this, the support sees this, and they all come mid. So this is probably about to be a really good play because I doubt. Okay, well, Elise could be here. We might see her unless she comes this way. But also, like we know that there's supports right here, and I don't think there are AD carries coming mid. So this is always a outnumbered fight. So he missed his E. She gets a little confident. She has the she just got the ignite in the flash now. So and there's Elise. She took blue. I think at least. But he can actually Q to the spiderlings, but they're not that far. Auto. Oh. Man, he should never die there. He even has it warded. I don't know what his plan is there. That's kind of int. Yeah, I think he question marked himself. uh, but yeah, now Syndra's getting dived or pressured. Yeah, she's getting dived. Did she actually die? No. Double cleanse bot, by the way. It's kind of crazy. So he's gonna continue. Yep, he's gonna pull the wave because if Zoe doesn't contest this and he keeps the wave right here, he can chase her down the entire lane. She has no flash now. He has flash. It should actually be almost a guaranteed kill unless Elise is here. So he'll just pull it to this side. He pulls it to the left side because he thinks that Elise is over at her wolves and at her gromp. Oh, actually, she's actually at bot right now, so he could have pulled it to either side, but he also knew Zoe was on the right side. So he's just getting his passive stacked. I'd expect him to maybe go for an auto on this creep soon, and then just like queue back to these melee ones. But he doesn't have the opportunity. Now he goes for it, but it's a little bit late. He can go for an E. Okay. It's well played by the Zoe. He's tried to deny the cannon so bad. He did, but is it worth it? It might have been actually, because he's just gonna recall soon. He's trying to get pressure to help his team on the right. Oh, he's not 6 yet. Zoe's 6. Oh no, he's fine. He's fine. But next wave he hits 6. Maybe he can look for something after that. This is most definitely warded, or it will be warded. I'm surprised he's actually able to get this recall. Okay. He's gonna hit 6 this wave, so he can look for an all-in, but at least his top. Senna's probably running back bot. Maybe he's still scared of Senna. Yeah, we see her on Crab, so surprised he's playing this defensive. I feel like if there was one time to actually play offensive is when we see them all on the map, and he didn't play offensive there. It's kind of weird, because he definitely could have got like prio over the Zoe probably. But it's a little bit weird. Cause literally we saw Senna bot river, we saw Elise and Aatrox here, and then we saw Xayah down bot. So it was just Zoe, and he wasn't really contesting when he could Q in W, you know, go for a Q on 3 range creeps, hit 6, you know, kill her probably. Honestly, probably kill her there because she's not gonna expect it. So a little bit, maybe a misplay, maybe not. Maybe he doesn't think he can kill her. But ooh, wow. Nice reaction flash. He definitely dies if that hits. But very unlucky. He seems to go for the recall on the right bush a lot, which like is warded a lot because Senna walked through that area. Like if a support or like a jungler walk by this area and they like want to help their mid laner, like they ward here sometimes. All right. So like if you if you try to recall in that bush, you're just gonna get stopped, or you know, a sleepy trouble bubble thrown at you. I see Ellie smile. The Gragas is gonna run bottom here. He just goes for the Tiamat. Someone's over there. Okay, that's Zoe. They can actually get this Zoe probably if they wanted to. Okay, this is gonna be a huge 4v4 fight. He has a really good position here. Let's take a look. What should he do? Okay, he's just gonna E. He gets the auto Tiamat Q. I think that's what it was. And then he R's the Zoe. Oh, that was a huge mistake from the Zoe. She's marked. Now he's in range. He's gonna Q the Zoe auto. Oh, that was not what I expected. The Zoe Giga into. But yeah, I guess regardless, he probably gets the Senna easier if he does the Qs right. But it's still a good play regardless. But well played, well played. He just, when you're coming into, like, as Irelia, it's like very hard to win a fight when they're all like focusing you. Because, you know, you get CC'd, you can't get to your marks, your Q can get interrupted. But like when they're on someone else, like playing Irelia is so easy. So you just have to find those opportunities, like where you're like either the second like form, like someone already engages and then you fight, or like you come in like a little bit later. Obviously not too late, but uh, yeah. Oh, he's actually might. No, shit, I'm ignite. The Zoe actually shouldn't go for the Q on the Irelia there. No matter what he's recalling here, should always just hit the wave or make it easy to last hit. So what does he buy here? I wish I knew his gold. He just got triple kill. probably in here. He got like probably like 30 CS or so. So he probably has like 2k gold, maybe like 1800. Yeah, I'd probably say like 1800. So he already has Tiamat. He go Merc Treads. He's against Zoe and Elise. And then boost speed's like a really good snowballing stat. Um, I'd expect something like Merc Treads Ruby Crystal or Merc Treads Longsword. Control word. We'll see. We'll see if that's what he does. Okay, he goes for the Shane. Okay, he did have enough for Merc Treads Longsword, but uh, he decides to go with the Sheen, which also makes sense because you know you do a lot of damage. You get your Q resets easier. But I feel like with Tiamat, you don't really need Sheen like this early because you can get Q resets pretty easily with your Tiamat. But um, I don't know. I think Merc Treads has like a man. It's kind of hard to do, yeah. I think Merc Treads like think about it. That fight. Think about this, okay? He if he had Merc Treads, he'd already be right here probably because sleep would have ended. You know, he'd be right here, and he's in range to Q this. So like and then I don't know. Maybe that changes something. Cause like going Merc Treads into Zoe at least is just so strong. And then not only that is you get the movement speed. So whether I don't know if they get the kill here because Zoe has flash and she uses it, but you know, let's say she doesn't have flash. Maybe it does matter. I think Merc Treads is like a pretty good buy there, especially if you're just looking to push the wave with Tiamat and Roam. But it looks like he's trying to go for kills on the Zoe. So I expect if he sees the Zoe walk up too far, he waits for his Sheen proc and then goes to these and goes for the E and then Qs and then Rs and then Q and then like, you know, Tiamat Q somewhere in there. Nope, he missed his Q. He thought the W would do enough damage, but you know, I think the play there is you have to use your Sheen proc. So what you can do is you can actually just Q, then your Sheen proc will come up and then you can just Q. You don't even have to use W. So like, watch. Wait. Why does Sheen not proc? Huh? So he Sheen procs here? Okay, and then it's still down? Oh, he did it slightly too early. So this like works most of the time and he shouldn't even W here, honestly. But if he waits literally like 0.1 second, um, then his Sheen would have been up for this creep. It's actually so small, but like, cause how Sheen works is like he casts the Q and then he reaches that. So that whole time while you're casting the Q, you have your Sheen procs. But he was traveling when his Sheen came up. So, um, oh my God, my brain just expanded. Okay, if he actually, you know, does this play, you know, it's a little bit risky. But if he actually uses E mid Q cast, he actually gets the Sheen proc from his E, and he would kill this creep. Granted, that would be very like, hmm. Maybe if, you know, maybe that is applicable though. Like maybe you know that your Sheen proc's not coming up, and then like you know it'll come up when you're dashing, so you use your E while you're dashing, just to like, you know, you don't have to obviously like know your Sheen proc, but like, I mean, he probably, I don't know if he necessarily kills the Zoe here, but he chunks her. But he definitely died to Elise, so you know. Zoe has no E. It's a super long cooldown, rank 1. Zoe should be extremely careful. He's just gonna push this and run top though because they're all over there. Crab is up. I don't think Gragas is doing it. It's hard to tell. He might eat the crab and kill it. No? He's just showing on the control word over and over. No. Oh my god. Saatrox. Okay, well, he picked up free kills top and bot. Let's see how he carries this. This often happens to me where I get really fed on Irelia, but like if I don't have other form of engage, it's extremely hard to win the game. Text. Okay. Yeah, I think he's fine. He actually wins this, honestly. I think he might even win that without Leona there. Like, I'll be real. So the biggest thing on how this play worked out really well is he got hit by the sleep and he uses his E, and you could, for some odd reason, you can cast your second E while you're CC'd. So he actually CC'd the Elise while she's in tower range. I wonder if Elise repelled Irelia's Q if the Q would get reset. I'm honestly not sure about that. I think it does get reset. She's gonna push this next wave. He might actually have enough for his Triforce. Gotten like 30 farm, 2 kills. Boop, 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 boop. I'll just watch how he does that just to make sure I'm doing it right. Yado. QQ. The team minute. Okay. It doesn't really matter that you miss your last Q because, you know, you kill it about the same amount of time. So he might have his Triforce, if not, maybe he buys Merc Treads and gets components. Okay. He just has no boots, so very slow. When did he buy this Doran's plate? Wait, did I miss that? Actually, I'm very curious. He bought it first back. No. Oh, I didn't realize he bought a Doran's. Interesting. Yeah, I've been seeing some Irelias do Doran's blade. I think it's actually pretty good. A little bit further. Yep, here. He gets his Triforce. So he's no boots. Generally, like if you're snowballing, you want boots so you can affect the rest of the map. But it seems like a lot of plays are just happening around mid. So he's up a lot of gold. Up to him to carry. He could freeze this wave. It's kind of awkward. We don't know where Senna and Zaya are. Okay, someone's top. I can't tell who that is. Elise? Yeah. But I don't think there's any way Zoe walks up to here. Like they have to know that Leona's there. But yep, now they know Leona's there. So right here's Zoe. Yeah, she just has to play back. But he breaks the freeze. Not really sure why. They want to go for Herald, I guess. Oh my god. Oh, wait, he's a Smurf. So he queued to the spider leg, I think, on the way back. So let's see. Q. Oh no, he queued to a minion. Why was that minion over there, to be honest? How'd that minion get over there? I'm just really curious. Like, why is this minion all the way? Oh, it's cause he actually. I mean, obviously he doesn't intentionally do this, but he pulls the minions over here, and then he Qs. It's just a targeted spell, and he auto attacks, so they come to him. But a key thing is here is he wasted his E because he thought he might have needed it, but you know he didn't just like throw it somewhere. He threw it to hit these creeps, so it preps them in range. It's kind of troll for Leona to use her stacks on the caster minions that are half health because this Irelia resets. But maybe she thought the play was done. Q, and then Q back. He gets 4 stacks. Q forward. Q R Q. He maybe could have gotten Zaya, but I don't know if he knew Zaya didn't have ulti. If he knew Zaya didn't have ulti, he probably could have maybe killed her instead of Senna, but still a really good play regardless. Q Q Q Q Q. Oh my god. Let's see how he did that. Okay, it wasn't that good. Regardless, she's not going in if he hits that. Because he for sure dies because someone's behind her. And then, you know, that's 1,000 gold. But still something you can look for. Sentinels. But it's sort of similar to what I was saying before. Like, Irelia does really well in these fights that, like, she doesn't have to engage. Like, where it's a very easy stun to hit, and then they know how their abilities, she can just auto them down. Oh my god. Rip 1,000 gold. So, like, what was he going for here? What was his vision? QQ. So he saw really good Qs. Um, and then he just missed his E. He predicted her to go. He predicted her to go this way, but she just ran up. Which I mean, maybe if he plays it slightly better, maybe what he can do is right here. Oh, I maybe went back too far. Yeah, there's flash. Very good flash because he definitely would have died. Um, if he's maybe better, like insane, like I couldn't do this, but he could E right here and Q to here and then E right here. And I think that like hits like 90% of the time. It's just really hard to do. Because most people won't expect you to put your E and then Q to a different keep and then E again. It's very hard to do. Very, very hard to do. So, um, like the act of putting the E on yourself isn't that hard, but like to then Q fast to the scrape would be hard. But yeah, like like he definitely would have hit it. Do you see that? Like the Zaya, like it doesn't matter. Like Zaya wouldn't be able to react to this. So like what she does, like would have stayed the same. So Q, you E on top of yourself. All right, and then you Q to this while you wait for your like little slight delay on your E, and then you E right here, and she would get hit by this for sure. So that's like a small mechanical thing that he could have done. So and then she would have been hit right now, like she would have been stunned right now from this line. Um, and then he probably um, Tiamat Qs and then autos her and then Qs her again. Maybe ignite if he needs it. I don't think he does. But yeah. I think if he lands that E, he probably gets a double kill here and lives. So, probably dies still actually. Probably gets a double kill though. So probably not worth it in the end. But I appreciated the aggressiveness. The good thing about it though is now he's not worth 1,000 gold. So it's good to have that gone at least. So he got his pickaxe and his merc treads. Has no room for control wards. Maybe he could sell his. I don't know. I like keeping corrupting pot on Irelia, but yeah, not having control wards is pretty big. Oof. catch his wave. Looks like they might look to fight dragon. Both top laners, no TP. I think this is a pretty interesting play by him to go for blue right now. Okay, to go for Aatrox. Like, they have this warded, like... See, the thing is, if they have this warded and they know he's here, he's like most of their gold. Like, the red team's gonna take this. Okay, I guess so is but maybe we did know that. But regardless, it's still a 3v3, because it'll be Elise, Xayah, Senna, versus Leona, Syndra, Gragas. Probably a winning matchup for your team, for like Gragas, Leona, Syndra, but like still it's like okay, I'd say if he knows Zoe is then it's okay to do this. But if he doesn't, this is kind of end. Because his team is definitely going for the dragon. And like Xayah could be there right now as she chose to push midwave. So ends up working out. It was a little bit greedy. Oh, no, mind. See, it actually doesn't end up working out. But exactly as we were talking about, as he gets to this fight late after they've already used spells, this is an easy E into Q, and he's about to R, and then I'm gonna like pause it to like do his decision making. So you obviously Q to the Zoe here. She R's this way. And then you Q to here, and then you Q back to Zoe. Or actually, you probably auto Zoe and use the Q to finish her. Because you want to save it in case she has flash, but she obviously doesn't. Yeah, WQ. You get these wards. You know, he probably could have hit that E, but he never goes in on it, so it doesn't matter. Oh my god, she's fucking dead. So the Xayah thought she was gonna get the root there. So he actually does, I don't know if this is intentional or not, but he does an EW trick. Where he does the E and then... no, he doesn't really, he just E's and then W's. So, yeah. I mean, that was a lucky stun. She probably could have just walked back to dodge it. Oh my god, that was a nice stun. He can Q out the spiderlings if he wants to bite this. Yeah, he Q'd him. Yeah, that was Q up. He can auto and Q back to the cannon if it gets too dangerous. Okay, nice. Alright. He should go spend. He has enough for hysterics and control ward. Well, actually, he doesn't have any inventory spaces, but... I think he should probably go bottom and let Syndra get this midwave, unless he's going for a play. Okay. That maybe works sometimes. The fucking Zoe had an exhaust. Hysterics, he should, yeah, okay. Sell something for control words. Okay, stopwatch. I think that's pretty good. Especially if he can combo with his flash. Very, very useful combo as Irelia. Have stopwatch and flash and draw up. Right here, they should probably just play for bot tower. It's just Rift Herald up, not Baron yet. Nice. Auto, he'll probably use his E when it comes up for the Sheen proc. Might not, maybe he's holding it for if they come. He has a blue trinket right now. Oh, ping the Herald, and then it dies. He's super strong right now. He's gonna end up taking all the CS from the Syndra though, so. He still has his R. This could be neat, but I mean, he could just walk here and then press his R and hit all of them. But like, he could just do a R flash to the side and hit them. Like he could be like if you say before when he was right here, R facing this way and flash here and hit all of them. Because these people might move back if they see him move to here to hit his R. Um, but yeah, we'll see. We'll see. He probably R's this Aatrox and hits the Zion at least, I'd imagine. Yeah. I'm surprised it hit both of them. That was a little bit of an angle. Yep. Yeah. So he plays it very patiently. I think that was really good of him. Like maybe if I was in the situation when this happens. Okay, he didn't have his Q, so maybe I wouldn't have. But he ended up dropping his Q. I don't know. Maybe I would have thrown my R here. I didn't think that this R would hit them. It like barely catches them, and I think it gets the slow on them. It's actually kind of nuts. I know. It gets the slow on Zion, not always them. Oh, there's a really good setup though. I want to do Baron. But... Interesting. From here he's just giga fed. 18 kills, you know, up 60 CS, so... Obviously he's just gonna kill everyone, but I think... it's very entertaining. At least, if it's Irelia, I think it's entertaining. If it's like another champion, I don't think it's very entertaining. Like if it's like Vladimir, where he just runs at you and E flashes and kills everyone, I don't think that's very entertaining. But at least Irelia has to like Q multiple targets and stuff. So right now it looks like maybe red team's giving tier 2 top to get dragon. Maybe that's the play. Or I think it's probably pretty dumb of him to not check this push, but they all could be in here. Don't know if that's true, but they could all be in here because we don't see them on anywhere here, and we don't see them on midway right now. Or not all of them, but like maybe 3 people. Or if they're not in there, they're probably just doing dragon and just sacking. But he just now checks it, so. Yeah, looks like they're doing dragon. I think that's probably maybe the best, actually, yeah, probably the best thing they could do. They probably just get dived on the tier 2 tower, so. I think red team made the right decision there. Just Q back. Q. Oh, he got unlucky. Oh, he has GA at least. How can he live here? Wow, he actually does. Wow, he actually kills her. Man. Oh wait, we see the inhib timers. Insane. He's full health now with red buff. I always think that he can Q to the Senna ghouls because I see like a red health bar. This guy dies. He dies, but it'll take a little bit. And Q. Oh. It's actually good good to stall her death, actually. You should wait to kill her, honestly. You should let Irelia recall and then have Leona kill her. Get more time out on the map. Leona for sure kills her. She has no flash. Leona could use R if desperately needed. So he could have just started his recall. Then if Leona's good, she just doesn't kill her for like another like 15 seconds. Or and if the Xayah is good, she just dies to the creeps. Because for instance, the same play could have happened and Xayah could still be dead for another 10 seconds. Maybe Leona wouldn't, like maybe Leona would be here instead. But like the same play could happen and Xayah would be dead. Q. Taking the tower. He did. Oh, Leona was tanking. Nice. And then they win. Nope, not yet. He's almost up 8k gold. I just go bot to finish it. I just want to watch the last fight. Okay, it looks like it's not very convincing. Maybe it is. Okay, we'll see what happens. Oh, okay. R flash, Q, E, hits them both. He actually drops his Q there. He could have used his E before he R flashed and he would have hit a really good stun. Just R flash, Q, and then, or R flash, Q, and then use your second E, and then Q, Q, and then Q, or then you can TM at Q in one of those. But it works out either way. Because he's so fed, but, you know. I really like that he gets the Ravenous Hydra. I like it so much more than Titanic Hydra. I'm glad that more people are starting to do it. Or that they maybe always have been, but like, I was dumb and was buying Titanic Hydra. Alright, so anyways, you know, obviously he played this game pretty well, but he also got handed free kills. But like, let's think, like, how did he get handed these free kills? Well, he showed up to the fight later when they had no spells down, um, and he was able to get like a really good flank, or like not necessarily flank, but like, you know, engage when, you know, they didn't have spells, they didn't have Xayah ult and stuff. Like he almost never had to go in on the Xayah when she had ult, if you actually noticed. It's actually pretty crazy to think about. So if you play Irelia and your team doesn't have engage, like if you're making plays, and then Irelia is like a pretty good champion because then she can, you know, combo with those plays. Um, so you can like, you know, form some weird arrow line. So honestly, the Gragas and the Leona and even partially the Syndra, they like set up really good plays for the Irelia to get fed. Um, and so like that's sort of what you need when you play Irelia, especially mid lane, but also in the top lane. And then from there, he was just really fed, so he just killed everyone. Um, I think that one E on Xayah mid lane, he actually could have hit, and I wonder if like I can like, you know, try to master that and get better, because that would be like a sick E to hit, because it's like high APM, impossible to dodge, impossible to predict. Um, but yeah, I think this just further confirmed my belief that, you know, like following up on Irelia is really good, but it's like you notice like the fights that he went in first, like the mid lane fight, like they just all focused him down, he died. So you just really need to be the follow up. Obviously, there's cases when you can go in, you know, you have GA, you have stopwatch, you have flash or something. Um, But like if you don't have all those things, it becomes very difficult. Not to say you can't do it, but it becomes difficult. Uh, then not only that is he swapped to the blue trinket early. I've been seeing mid laners do that a little bit more often now. And I think it's just like set up like some blue wards, early, and then maybe you swap back later to like a sweeper. Um, I'm not really sure. Um, Not exactly sure on what the reason is for the blue trinket. Like I know you can get vision here, and they have one here, and they stay forever, but I just don't know if how much better than a yellow trinket is or a sweeper is. Um, this game I wouldn't say sweeper's that great because they have Senna. Senna is hard to get wards out, um, and then they only have one yellow trinket, so sweeper probably wouldn't have much value. But yellow trinket might have been good, but actually maybe because they have so many sweepers that yellow trinket's not good, so might as well just do a blue trinket. Maybe that's the reason. If they have so many sweepers, just get a blue trinket. If you don't think your sweeper would be good for you, huh? Maybe. I don't know. Just talking out loud. But yeah, thanks for watching. I'm gonna try to play some Irelia tomorrow on my main. We'll see what happens. I think I'm like 80 LP or something, 76 LP. So if I win one, might get on my promo, might not. I think I'm at plus 24, might be plus 23 now. So we'll see. Thanks for watching. Um, I got a coaching session tomorrow, so might be able to upload that VOD. I'll ask the student if I can upload it. If not, I probably won't post one tomorrow, but just know I did it. I did a VOD review. But yeah, I'll see you guys later. Peace. Have a good night, morning, afternoon.